What's up, Financial Hacks? So in today's video, we're going to be talking briefly on how much money you should save. Now, I'm not going to give you like a exact amount because everybody has a different life. If I'm telling you, person who's in college, hey, save up to $3, $4, $5, $6,000, and you should be, good. You should be good, and then you can go ahead and invest the others. Well, somebody else making $100,000, $200,000 a year, telling them just to say it's just $5,000, $6,000, even though their monthly expenses are probably $10,000, maybe $8,000, maybe $7,000 a month. So that's $6,000 going to be only for 1 month. So when you're saving money, I think it's important to at least have enough for 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months worth of personal expenses. So just in case maybe you lose your job, you get hurt, etc., and you don't have a whole bunch of passive income coming in, at least you'll be able to live for 3 to 6 months. Now, if you can get to that part pretty quickly, I say, hey, go ahead and go to 12 months. Go to 12 months. And then after that, I think, yeah, that should be it. I don't think you need to have that much for 18, 24 to 36 months, just for the fact that if you really lost your job for 36 months, 3 years, and you haven't got any other type of job, I think that's more on your character and your job to not hustle. Unless, of course, this is, something like you can't work, and then that's a whole different story. And if you're in that situation that you feel like you're actually going to be getting hurt a lot, I will definitely look into working out. Make sure you get the right food. Yeah. I will have to make maybe a separate video if you're one of those people. But for the majority of people, I think having 36 months worth of income while you're still trying to grow your income is overkill. Now, obviously, once you're situated, maybe you got your milli or hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever, then yeah, it's a little bit different depending on again how much personal expenses you have, what type of business expenses you have, if you do have a business, etc. But for the majority of people, I say, hey, if you're trying to save up right now, try to shoot for 3 months. Try to shoot for 3 months. If you can get that within a year, that's great. If you can get that within a couple months or so, hey, then maybe shoot for that 6 months. If you can get even that within a year, which is amazing. Which if you can do that, that's amazing. Go for 12 months. But for the majority of people, I say shooting for 3 months for the whole year may be more reasonable and more possible. Just in case if something pops up, you're good. And remember, again, if you do lose your job, you can always work for another job. And there's always service businesses that you can do today to continue making money and putting money in your pocket in the same day. I made a video last week or 2 weeks ago talking about service businesses. I went to Craigslist over here and I just randomly went on there and just went through different service businesses that people were making money that same day. I think we went over stuff you were able to fix. I think we went over some computer stuff. It was a lot of different variety of different things that I'm sure that you're capable of doing at least one of those. So again, shoot for that. You may not get it in your main job. Your main job may pay up to just all of your expenses. So you may need that service business, that YouTube channel, that secondary income coming in. So right now, if you're watching the video, definitely start setting that up because you definitely want multiple streams of income. You don't want just one, you want 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. All right. So yeah, save up. Your goal should be to save up to 3 months. If you can get that within a year, relatively easily, hey, try to shoot for 6 months. And hey, if your income is that high enough that you can get 6 months of income very quickly or relatively quickly within that year, then hey, shoot for 12 months. And after that, have your money working for you. Have investments, start up a business, start up something that you can have multiple sources of income. All right, guys. Because don't get me wrong, having physical cash is great. And I definitely recommend you having, just some on hand cash because you never know what happens. There's always going to be a rainy day, unfortunately. But sometimes people can do it overkill, and you're going to start losing money because of inflation. If you have your money in the bank for 10 years, your money is actually losing, because now that 10,000 or 5,000, whatever you had in the bank for 10 years, is going to be losing this value a lot more than what you would gain in a bank account. It would be a lot easier to put that into some type of index fund, or maybe an ETF, etc., etc. And I have videos on all that too, and I probably will be making some more videos on that too. So definitely check that out, guys. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.